For today's Hallyu People, we meet with a content creator who speaks in a range of English dialects and explains them and British culture like none other. But he's Korean. His name is Kong Seong-Jae, but he's better known as KoreanBilly. How does Billy feel about the Korean culture making waves in the UK, and how does this influence his own life? Let's welcome him to the Culture Wave. Hello, Billy. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So, Billy, you are a well-known YouTuber, a content creator who makes language content. So, especially on British dialects, I'm a fan of your videos, by the way.
Thank you.
So, what brings you to Korea this time around?
Well, I've been based in the UK for almost 3 years now, and it's just best time to have the summer holiday. And actually, because I want to go a bit deeper, I'm planning to study a master's degree in the UK. So I'm planning to study broadcast journalism in the UK. So for me, it's like summer vacation because before the study starts.
Oh, wow. And Billy, I cannot but not mention that you and Walter go way back. So tell us about it. Or what about I ask Walter first? How do you feel about Billy being on our program?
It is very strange for me to have Billy on our program. For anybody who has watched Billy's content, they've probably seen me about 1,000 times on there. I mean, Billy and I first met back in 2017 where we started doing content together. So that's where our friendship started, and then from there we had a very successful English podcast, which we did very well. We won, I think, the newest podcast for Apple iTunes. We've sung at a wedding together. We've been friends. We used to meet every week before he moved to the UK. I mean, we've had a friendship that has sprouted more than 8 years. So for him, I mean, I remember when he said to me, I got a job at Arirang. He's like, when you get a job at Arirang, make sure I'm on the show. And now you're on the show. So how do you feel?
Well, I can see Walter feeling a bit lonely at this studio in Korea while I was away. So it feels quite surreal to, be here at this formal setup with Walter and with you as well. So it's what an experience for me.
Right. Yeah. But I just want to stress here, I'm the one who invited Billy, Walter.
Yes, that's true. That's true. I didn't realize I could invite Billy around. But anyway, Billy, let's talk a little bit about the reason why you're here. And that is obviously to talk about Hallyu in the UK. Okay. So as the Korean wave continues to build momentum, and as you've seen it around the world, including obviously the UK, and you get to see it firsthand because you get to also take part in it. What do you see around on British TV or on social media? Do you see the influence that it makes?
I can definitely see that in so many different ways. It's not just about K-pop or K-drama. I can see even like Korean groceries are getting very accessible. That is good news to Korean people living in the UK, but also very good news for British people living in the UK as well, because they can now give it a go. They can try different Korean products, Korean groceries. I can see lots of my British friends try cooking Korean cuisine as well. So food, also music, obviously, when I go to shops in the UK, I hear Korean music being played a lot, and also Korean films. So back then, it was just young people, younger generation, but I can see like a wider range of different generations. They get to experience the Korean culture in some way from different medium these days. So wow, I can definitely feel it in the UK.
That's exciting to hear, especially the food part, because in many places you had to go to a Han인마트, a Korean store to buy Korean stuff, but now you can find them in just regular grocery stores.
Yeah.
And Billy, I have to talk about this event recently, which I was very, intrigued by. You were a model for a Hanbok fashion show in London. So you're on the runway as a Korean, wearing Korean attire. Tell us about it. It must be a very proud moment.
Yeah, I was very honored to showcase the beauty of Hanbok, which is the traditional Korean clothes. And these days, including food and music, people are also getting interested in the fashion as well. the Korean fashion, including the traditional fashion as well. So there was a great platform called Hanbok Wave UK, and I am a friend of the CEO and co-founder, so I could join as a native Korean model, because I am the very Korean model who can wear the hanbok as well, and I can see lots of British people being fascinated by the beauty of hanbok. And sometimes when I wear hanbok and walk around in London streets, lots of British people ask me like, oh, what kind of clothing is that? Where is it from? And I introduce hanbok to people. So I can definitely feel the love of hanbok in the UK as well.
Right, I realized that you did not only wear hanbok during that specific fashion show, but also at other events that you participate at, you do wear the hanbok occasionally to those as well.
Yeah.
And now, Billy, let's talk about K-pop. So a 4-hour mega concert was held this summer in London, which was the SM Town Live 2025.
Right.
And I saw that you also were the MC for a part of that event. So please tell us about it, and how big has K-pop become in the UK?
Yeah, I had a great moment being the host for the red carpet event before the concert begins. And yeah, I could see hundreds of thousands of K-pop fans gathering together. And yeah, it felt really surreal, because like back then, when I was in the UK, British people were a bit shy about being a K-pop fan, and because they considered it to be like minor culture back then. But these days, K-pop fans are so proud to be K-pop fans, and now they've made a huge community, and they can enjoy together, have a good time, interact with each other only with K-pop as well. So I could really see things have changed as well. Also, the scale of this K-pop industry worldwide as well has got much bigger. So the whole venue got super exciting as well. So yeah, as a Korean, that was such a great experience. So I did my best to give one of the greatest moments to the K-pop fans in London.
That's nice. From minor now to mainstream, I would have to say.
And I think that would have been a very good moment for Billy, because Billy, I love my K-pop, but knowing Billy for so long, he really loves his K-pop. He is a very massive fan. But Billy, as an influencer, you've been an influencer for quite some time. You obviously get invited to a lot of Korean events. I've been very jealous watching you on your Instagram. You get to go to all these events, including the Squid Game 3 event that happened.
Right.
Can you tell us a little bit about that, the UK premiere of Squid Games?
Yeah, I was very excited to be invited to the season 3 of Squid Game, the premiere event as well. And yeah, it was the Korean TV show, and that had such a big event, and lots of European influencers also joined the event as well. And because it was held in London in Europe, lots of European influencers also joined together. But interesting thing is, I was the only Korean influencer there.
Wow.
So everyone was so intrigued by me being the very Korean and enjoying the Korean show. Even the fact that I can watch it without the subtitles, English subtitles as well. And also part of the event was Korean cooking classes. And because I am the native Korean, I could also teach how to cook different Korean dishes to other European friends as well, influencers. So for me, I was like, wow, it's such a great time to be Korean in this world, anywhere in the world these days.
You're like a culture ambassador out there, KoreanBilly representing Korea at all these events. Wow.
Hopefully I am, yeah.
Yes, and I think this is a great time for you to be in the UK, and we talked about it before. Are these Hallyu events becoming increasingly more and more common in the UK? I mean, I think they are, seeing you do all these events. Do you feel like the rising status of the Korean wave having an impact on, let's say, your job or what you do as an influencer?
Right, so because the Korean culture, the popularity of the Korean culture has kept increasing, I see lots of events related to the Korean culture, or even just Asian culture in general. are getting more and more these days, which means there are more demands for like Korean people getting involved as well. So I can get involved in different events as well, not just about K-pop, K-drama, like I mentioned. Also, for the K-musical these days, there are lots of Korean musicals coming to West End in London, which is one of the best musical scenes in the world as well. And also, Korean books are also getting popular these days, like food and fashion as well. So in so many industries and different categories, there is lots of Korean brands and Korean cultural awareness going on. So I can definitely feel that, I can get involved in so many different ways. And as a Korean, I can contribute to everything and everything related to Korean culture.
That's wonderful. And Billy, riding on the Korean wave, which is also our kind of slogan or opening of the program. So riding on this trend, are there any new projects or contents that you are thinking of and you could share with us?
Oh, I mean, in reverse, I am such a big fan of the British culture. That's why I started making content online. So while being in the UK, I will continue my journey exploring the British culture and share content about the British culture to Korean people in reverse. But at the same time, being in the UK, I see more and more people are also getting interested in learning the Korean language as well, because they are a fan of Korean culture. So maybe I can even try teaching my own language to British people as well. So like you mentioned, being a cultural ambassador and building the bridge between Korea and the UK.
Right, you can do both of it because your Korean, your English, all of it is perfect. And all of the dialects that you speak as well.
Right.
Well, thank you very much, Billy, for joining us on the show and especially during your short stay in Korea. And keep in touch.
Thank you very much.
I'll talk to you very soon.
Talk to you soon.
And thank you, Walter, as always. I'll talk to you very soon as well.
Yes, I'll talk to you very soon, so.
All right.